Baralahi Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakadash. And double honor to the man of great millstone that's out there on the highway and byway pushing his truth. Also spreading the truth over the internet that stretch forth throughout the four corners of the earth, reaching the hopeful elect so that we can hurry up and get the hell out of here. To add to that, I'm not a member of GMS, but I believe GMS has 100% truth of the Bible. To the men and women that are listening and learning, continue in the faith of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Keep praying and repenting daily. Keep the laws and commandments to the best of your ability, as it states in John 14 and 15. If ye love me, keep my commandment. That's the whole duty of man. Keep the commandment to the best of your ability. This is just going to be a quick little rant about what's going on in society. You know, people are losing their job behind this shot. And the people, you know, you have people some people do have dignity. You know, some people do have faith, you know, and, you know, you have a lot of Israelites that have dignity and faith, and also you have some of these heathen nation people that have dignity and faith in their God. But our God, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, is the only God. But anyway, you have I'm speaking on the children of Israel that's worrying about losing their job and taking this shot to keep this job. You gotta understand that everything that you have, the good Lord Yahweh, the Father, bless you with what you got. He can give it and he can take it away. And we have to understand that the job that we have, the family that we have, the vehicles that we have, the money that we have, the food at home that we have, you know, our children that the good Lord bless us to have, it's all by the Heavenly Father. And you have to keep the faith in Yahweh Shai, and that Yahweh Shai will not deny you in front of his Father that this man and this woman that kept the faith to the end, you know, they're going to be, you know, protected and blessed, you know. So you cannot let this man, this Edomite man, worry you to death about your job, you know, because the good Lord gave you all that you have. Prime example, if you go to Job, I want to say, let's go to it. Since we into go to Job 2 and 1, it says here, Job 2 and 1, and again there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. And the Lord said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth Yahweh, and excuse, if I'm pronouncing it right, excuses evil. So basically what it's saying, he do not partake in wickedness. He get away from it, and still holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. So basically, going on, I'm going to read it, but it was a bet somewhat between Yahweh and Satan about Job. And Job kept the faith all the way to the end. He lost everything and he got it back. And that's the type of faith that we need in this evil time, you know. So by you keeping the faith, yeah, you're gonna lose things. You might lose all of it. But by you keeping the faith, you can get it all back. But on this on this end, for as the time that we in now, getting it all back is being in those chariots, surviving the famine and the pestilence and the sword, and being safe and hidden and put away from the missiles. That's the time that we in that's about to come, and we want to be protected and put away from all that. While they suffering out of not eating and drinking and being shot and killed in the street, we're going to be protected. We're going to be eating. We're going to be drinking. So let's go down to 4. And Satan answered the Lord and said, skin for skin, yeah, all that a man have will he give for his life. But put forth thy hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. So basically, just like what I said, Satan has said, well, if I take everything from him, everything that he loved, his family, his job, whatever Job had, he told the Lord that if I take everything from him, that he loved, he will curse you. And so going down to 6, and the Lord said unto Satan, behold, he is in thy hand, but save his life. So basically, in a way, I'm going down to 7. So when Satan went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord and smote Job, and sores bore from the sole of his feet to the crown, unto his head. So like I said, that bet that the father had with Satan was that you can take and do whatever you want, but don't do anything to him, don't kill him, but you can test him. And the Lord knew that Job, like I said, Job knew him because he created him, that he was an upright man and perfect, because he kept the laws and commandments, and he stayed away from sin. He didn't indulge in wickedness. So by you keeping the laws and commandments, you're doing the best that you can, and you have the faith. That's the number one thing, is keeping the faith. The commandment's going to come right along with you keeping the faith, because you want to be approved by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that you did this work, that you was out there on the highway and byway, and that you did those videos to push out this truth, so that you can get, so that you can have your, so that you can get that ticket for salvation. So, like I said, this is just something. It just came, it just popped in my spirit. All the stuff that we're going through, people from, in ancient days are going through the same thing, dealing with this, with this devil, with this demon of a man. He's put in this world to kill, rape, rob, and destroy. And we need this faith. Just like Job, he kept the faith. He lost his family. He lost his livestock. He lost everything. And the devil put sores on his body, boils on his body, from the sole of his feet to the top of his head. But he still kept his integrity. He kept the faith. Until the good Lord uplifted that curse, which was the devil, off of him, and he regained everything more than what he had before. So to wrap everything in a nutshell, yeah, you're going to lose everything on this end, but by you keeping the faith and staying strong in the truth, you're going to get 7-fold, 100-fold more on the other side. Just keep the faith. The good Lord, he have your footsteps the way he wants you to walk in, if that's making any sense. What I'm saying is, he already have your path already set out for you. So during the time of Jacob trouble, when it turned up, listen Pay attention. You know, the good Lord, He's going to direct you where you need to go. You just need to do it. First of all, right now, just keep the laws and commandments, keep the faith, keep pushing His word, and the good Lord, He got you. Well, I'm gonna end it right there. I hope it was some encouragement to the people that's listening and learning, that are true Israelite, that really want to get the understanding and get out of here. Well, I'm gonna end it right there. Shalom, shalom. Keep the faith.